Hello everyone, Cody here with another One Piece card game video, and today we're going to be looking at Blue Purple Kaido in OP-05. This leader is pretty fun to use. His ability is attach a Don to him, and when the opponent's character is KO'd, you can add one Don card as active. So pretty good for ramping. He's a lot of fun to use. I like playing him. I think he can be pretty competitive. I don't think he's really like top tier, but he can do pretty well in the hands of a good player. So first three cards, we got the Doflamingo blockers, solid low cost blocker. On play, you get to look at the top five cards of your deck, and you can rearrange them however you want and return them to the top or bottom. We've got one of the OP-04 Kaidos. Not always able to use his on-play ability. He's able to bounce a cost 8 and a cost 3 or less character back to their hand. It can be pretty nasty sometimes, but you don't always get a lot of times where you can play him and actually get value. But he's still a really fun card to have, especially when the time is like perfect to use him. Then we have four of Sasuke's 2K counter, and helpful for returning your hand to get new cards if you need to find your island early game. So yeah, if you play him, return how many cards you have to your deck, shuffle, and then draw the same amount of cards. Then we've got four of the Who's Who Searcher. Pretty good support from OP-04, makes this deck a lot smoother to play, a lot easier to find your islands if you don't get it in your opening hand, but you get this card. This card will help you get your island quicker and also can help you find your other characters that you want to be playing, like this Kaido and Queens and whatnot. Then we have four of the new OP-05 Alti Super Rare. Really strong card, honestly. It's got 1k counter. It's a low cost 5k body, so you can swing into leader. And your on play ability is you look at the top three, you add one to your hand, and then return the rest to the top or bottom of your deck in any order. Really strong. It's not even like restricted to Animal Kingdom pirates, so you can draw like a red rock if you wanted to, and you also get to return them to the top of your deck if you want, kind of like the Doflamingo. So a really strong card. And then we have one of the new Secret Rare Kaido. Pretty solid card. I did have two of these, but I cut one and put this instead just because I think it has a little bit more playability. Most of the time when you're at 10 Don, your opponent will already be at 3 or less life, and it's really powerful to draw 4 cards, especially if your hand's getting kind of low and you want some more 2k counters and other stuff. And it's also a 12k body, so pretty strong. Then we're running the Sentomaro package. I cut it down to three of each. If you don't know what Sentomaro does, you attach a Don to him and then rest 2 more Don. You can play a Pacifista from your deck, which can be a pretty strong combo early on. If you're not able to play him like somewhat early in the game, most of the time the Pacifistas and Sentomaros are just 1k counters. Yeah, and then 3 Pacifistas combo with the Sentomaro. Then we have one of the board wipe Kaido. Pretty fun card to play when your opponent's building up a bigger board than you. You can just KO everything and then get a 12k body on board. Really useful in some matchups. Sometimes it's really nice when your opponent is, when you know that you're going to play this card and your opponent is swinging into your board using their resources on your board, when you know that you're going to just let them die and then play this Kaido anyways, because you have to KO your own characters as well. And then we have 3 of the OP-01 Sasuke's, mostly just a 2k counter. I don't really like his ability just because you have to trash a card just to ramp one Don, which is what the island is for instead. So don't really waste your time playing this and trashing cards. You kind of need them. And then we have 4 of the Drakes, another 2k counter, a little bit more playability here. You can play him if you don't have any other move, but yeah, down -1, your opponent trashes a card from their hand. Can be kind of useful sometimes when you're trying to like really deplete their resources. And then we have 4 of the starter deck. Kaido is one of the strongest aggro cards in the game. Combos really well with this leader because if you're at 10 Don, you attach 1 Don to the leader for the effect, and then you play this, KO a character, which activates the leader ability, and you get to ramp 1 more active Don after you return 5 Don from this ability. And you get to KO a cost 6 or less, and it gets Rush. Super strong, and you can actually play these back to back if you get the leader effect off and also ramp the island, which will make you at 9 Don the next turn after, so you wouldn't be able to use the leader effect again, but you can play another one if your opponent has, you know, another 5 or 6 cost character. That would be really useful for you to remove, and also get another Kaido on board, really strong card. Then we have 2 Kings. This card mostly want to be seen at early on or mid game, and down -1, KO 1 of your opponent's characters with the cost of 4 or less. Pretty useful for, yeah, like I said, early game when your opponent's playing probably a 3 or 4 cost character, and then you can play this, just KO it, and then you'll have a 7k body for the next turn. And you can also combo it with the leader ability, which is nice because it lets you ramp that 1 active Don back after using this effect. Then we have 4 of the Queen blockers, a staple in most purple decks. Really strong card. Don -1, draw 2, trash 2 card, or trash 1 card from your hand, and you'll always be trashing the island if you have it in your hand. Just an easy target for because the island just becomes useless after you get, you know, your one played down. But really good cycle power, draw power, and it's also a 6k blocker. Then we have 2 red rocks. These are really nice to get out of life, and then you can bottom deck a 4 cost character, or if your opponent has a really strong character on board, you can just bottom deck it. Doesn't matter how much it costs or how much power it has. Pretty useful sometimes. I use them a lot against yellow decks that play Yamato, just because, you know, yellow decks will usually kind of try and not kind of stall you out, but they'll heal themselves and draw it out a bit longer, and then also get the Yamato on board. But this just kind of counters it by getting rid of that Yamato. And then we have 1 Gum Gum Jet Gatling. This card's pretty nice to get out of life early on because you can ramp 1 Don as active. Don't really use it a whole lot as a counter, but if you do have it in your hand, you can use it. It's a free 3k counter, trash a card. Then we have 2 Blast Breaths, really good counter card for 1 Don. Then you subtract 1 Don, and your leader or character gets plus 4,000 power. Pretty useful, and subtracting Don doesn't really matter if you know, you're already at 10 Don, or also with the island, which ramps Don back pretty fast. And then we have 4 of the Onigashima Island. You probably already know what this does, but rest it and add 1 rested Don to your deck. You always want a hard mulligan to see this card in your opening hand, and if you don't see it in your opening hand, you want to see this card so you can search for it. But yeah, you really want to get this in play as soon as possible, otherwise it makes your deck a lot less efficient because you're subtracting Don with all these abilities to use them, and if you can't ramp it back, that really sets you back a whole lot. But yeah, let's hop into a game. We'll see what we go up against. I went against an ace like 15 minutes ago. We had a pretty good match, and I won at the end. He had a Marco on board, and he kept on replaying it with its KO effect. I think he I KO'd it like 8 times and he just kept on playing it back. But going against a Sakazuki, I don't really know how he's gonna fare in this matchup. Well, Mulligan, no island, which is not good. Yeah, Sakazuki's just a really strong leader, so not sure if we're gonna be able to win this one with his ability to get board control, especially since we don't have the island right away, and we don't even have a searcher really, except for this ulti, but can't play that until turn 3. So I think we just got another Kaido. We can't even play a character, so we're just gonna have to swing 8. And not sure what he's gonna do here. Probably play a brand new and then swing 7, just because he has none of my characters on board yet that he can KO. And a Manchuri. Goes 5 at life. I kind of do want to take it just to see if it's an island. But then again, it's the easy counter. I'll just counter out of it with the Pacifista. If he does use the Manchuri, I can just attack with the Kaido leader and that will ramp 1 down, because it will certainly die. But we finally do get the island, which is not good. So we'll just play that right away. And then we'll be at 9 down the next turn, I think, with leader effect. So can't do anything else. We'll just do this. Ramp it on. And we'll just pass. This kind of sucks. We don't have the cards to play in our opening hand, but it's just how it is sometimes. So we'll see what he plays here. If he plays another 4 or 5 cost character, oh yeah, he plays a Kuzan, which is perfect for this king. So we'll do that. And then if he swings with the brand new, I guess I could just swing at that just to further deny board control. Yeah, I'll just take that one and probably block the next one. I don't know if I want to trash Who's Who or ulti. Maybe just ulti for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we'll do this. Play King. KO Kuzan. Pretty good turn. And we could use the Searcher or just go for brand new. I might just leave 1 open for Blast Breath, honestly, or maybe not. I'll just save it. Yeah, I'll just go with the brand new. And we'll play this. I don't know who I want to grab here. We don't need that. I don't think we need that either. Probably just grab this ulti, and I'll just do that because why not? And we'll see if he has the answer for King. Probably does. I think if he plays a Rob Lucci, I just do this, KO that, and then we'll swing twice at leader. Goes for a Manchuri. It'll be an easy hit for the Who's Who searcher, unless he does a Rob Lucci. Yeah, it looks like he's going to. We'll kind of want to defend life, because then he can just kind of easily go for game. Yeah, we'll just do that. Rob Lucci. Which will be good for this Kaido. Then I'll swing with the leader at her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Attach 1. Deploy this. KO him. Ramp that. Kill her. I'll go 10 here, and I'll leave 1 open for a Blast Breath. In case he just goes like all in on the Kaido or something, I want to keep that on board. So it looks like he does have something to KO Kaido with. And we'll probably just take the swing from leader here. Rebecca. What else is he going to play? Rob Lucci again? Oh, Kobe. I was going to use that to KO it. Interesting. So I could play this Kaido again next turn. I don't really have a whole lot of other options, honestly. Pass the Feaster from life. Yeah, I think this is about the best move that I got. Ramp that. We'll see if he blocks here. Let it go. Borsellino's really hard to get rid of with his immunity to effects. Otherwise, the board wipe Kaido might have been an option, but yeah, we're only going to be at 7 Don next turn. Another Rebecca. Maybe, yeah, he's going to play Hina from trash. Yeah, it's just so many characters to play in one turn, especially when he's doing such a good job controlling my board. And I'll have to take this. 7 Don. Yeah, it's not really looking too good here. Maybe I could, I don't know. I'm thinking like just go for life and then maybe just play a blocker and leave one for Blast Breath. No, I still wouldn't be able to play this. We'll just do this and see what's in our deck. Red Rock. I don't know. I don't know if I want the Red Rock just for the Borsalino. We'll just do that, I guess. And we got 4 Don left. And I don't know. 8 at life, I guess. Yeah, but then it sucks because if I want to use the, oh, it just counters out of it. And then if I want to use the Blast Breath, then I won't have 10 Don next turn to play this. I guess he'd probably just swing with these two, unless he's going for game, he'll do these as well. Well, he has no cards in hand, but we'll see what he does with his attacks here. Seven. I feel like I have to counter out of it. It is 7 and 8. Yeah, if he gets me to take a life here, it's just game pretty much because I can't KO the Borsalino. Or actually, it doesn't even matter. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, even when I play this, it's like I don't got a blocker to stop that attack. I can't do anything else. That stays alive, which sucks. Yeah, that's just game. This guy forgot that Borsellino was immune to effects, but yeah, it didn't matter anyway, even if he did KO Borsellino. So we'll try another match, see if we can face something different besides Sakazuki, because it's just the strongest leader in OP-05. Oh, we got a mirror matchup, which is interesting. No island. Let's see if we can find it off of here, which we do. Nice. We'll just play the island and swing 5. Just counter it. Another island. Could play the Centimaro here and play Pacifista, which might actually be the best move. So swing out life here. Do that. We got a pretty good board already. Centimaro is really nice to get early in your hand. And he's playing the new ulti card. If we could get the 9 cost Kaido, that would be a really good move. We could search for the Kaido with this blocker. It's not there. It's just kind of dead cards right now, to be honest. Put this at top so we can search again next turn. Island at bottom because I do not want another island in my hand. And another 2k with the Gatling. And we got 6 Dawn to work with. Maybe just go wide, or actually we could play another Pacifista. It's a good move. And I'll just swing with Centimaro, because I don't really care if he stays alive. There's no more Pacifistas in the deck. And we'll go 5 here. I'll probably just use the blocker next turn just because I want a slot to play another character. And then I'll go with Kaido first. Ramp to Dawn, which is alright. Really defends his life here. Actually, do that. Sure, I'll let that go. And oh, he's gonna play the board wipe Kaido, I think. Oh no, he does that. Okay, that's good. Wait, what? I thought I put the Who's Who on top of my deck. Why did I get this? That's really weird. This wasn't even in... Did I accidentally place it on the bottom? Maybe I did. Yeah, this is not a really good hand. I don't even have like the queen so I can cycle this island out of my hand, but I guess I'm just gonna have to like go wide at board, or maybe play the Sasaki to reshuffle. I think I'm just gonna do that, honestly. We got a queen, which is good. I think I should just play it and get rid of this island. It's almost the same hand we just had, but it's whatever, I guess. And we'll attach 1 for the leader effect. And I'll swing at the ulti to ramp 1 back, hopefully. just make sure the ulti's dead here. I'll be surprised if he okay, he does. Does he have a 2? Okay, he just has all the cards in the world. Seven. Might just go for board, that's fine. This really sucks I don't have any of my big characters on board, or even in my hand. Just block. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Maybe I can just try and go like wide at life and then probably get him down to 1 and play a blocker or something. Let's do this. Finally get a 9 cost Kaido. We'll leave that one there too. Red Rock might be nice for this one actually. And then, yeah, I think we just go wide at life here. I actually kind of want to get this ulti off the board. What card was that? Ulti Mortar? Alright, just gotta let one of these characters go. Okay, finally. Do I swing with the blocker? Sure. We'll see if he swings with his blocker here, which would be smart since I'm going to play the Kaido next turn, or he plays his own Kaido. Can't do anything about that. Yeah, no point in defending that. Really sucks we didn't get to play this earlier, or even like this card or something. But yeah, this is our best move. He's got another Dawn up, probably has another Blast Breath, so just gonna have to go for life pretty much. We'll see if he defends this one. No. And unless he has a blocker, could just kill him next turn. I do want to save him because I feel like he'll just swing again with one of them. So I'll go 2 and 1. I'm gonna have to let that one go. Attaches a lot of Don, which is good. I'll take that one just for an extra card. Queen blocker. I think I get the 10 cost Kaido. Or no, Red Rock. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. What if we Red Rocked the Queen and then we went 8 at life? He's probably has enough counter to survive that. That's kind of risky. But then again, I really don't have the best many other moves. Huh. This is where a 3,000 worlds would be a lot better to have. But I mean, Red Rock would have been, I guess, nice earlier on for this. Even though I did get it in my Doflamingo stack. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go for it and see if he has the counter. Oh wow. So that was a pretty risky play. Honestly, I probably would have lost if he had the counter, but he was countering a lot earlier, so I kind of assumed that he kind of pitched a lot of his 2Ks and counters and trash earlier on. So that actually worked out pretty well. But definitely could have been a lot smoother if we had one of the Kaidos or something in our hand before. But yeah, I gotta go back in the footage and see what happened to the cards that I stacked on top, because I drew this from my top card when it was supposed to be a who's who searcher, so I could have looked for another big character. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the deck. If you guys think it's fun to play, what tier you would place Kaido on. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.